exit out of here. This session is already being recorded. Let's exit. Let's go to course play. Let's go to where we were. We were going to play this one. Alrighty. Alright. I'm going to give this a shot. Ballyowen Golf Club in New Jersey, Hamburg, New Jersey. So stroke play, double par, unlimited mulligans, easy pin position, live penalties are going to be on. Auto putt is going to be enabled with 10-foot gimmies, playing at sea level. Green speed is going to be fast and no wind conditions. We're going to leave that blank. So next, we're going to play from the silver tees. Oh, they're playing right-hander, but from the silver tees. And we're going to give this a shot. Just had a pretty good session on the range here. Trying to get my stuff back in order. So, let's see if that made any kind of difference in this gameplay. So, we're going to start off with the 6-iron. Looking to get this about 160 yards out there if possible. The one thing that I did do in my practice session was, instead of being so askew like I've been in the past, I think my swing speed is coming along where it's more squared. So I'm using these little alignment sticks to try to just remind me to stay square. So that's the idea, is to try to stay square through this this session here. So let's see how you do. First hole is a par 4, 275 yards. We're aiming at the 160 mark, playing a 6-iron. See if we do. Keep it square, see if we can make good contact on the sweet spot of the club. Alrighty, got it back. Nice little contact. See if we carried that bunker just underneath it. So that's okay. Be happy with that, just because we got good contact on it. How far did that go? 150, 151? Not too bad. 123 left. Unfortunately, we're not going to probably make it with a 9-iron, not out of the sand. So we're going to take an 8-iron at it. Not going to change anything else outside of, just instead of a 9, we're going to play an 8. 4 feet down. This is probably a lot of club, but if we land on the green, that's our objective. So let's square it up. Great contact. Once again, it did kick over to the left, but that is because of the lie. So it was on a slight heel. So that's that. All right, let's go. The infamous 58 degree. I'm going to chip this straight at that little box right there. So keep it simple. Lean forward slightly. All right, we're looking for a little 12-yard chip right here. Happy with that. Probably didn't get enough run out because of the grain is coming towards me. So we're probably going to start with a bogey on this one, but I think we played that okay. The approach was I was really happy with the approach out of that lie. Maybe should have just played a little more to the right. That would put us on the green. A little wide out here with the par. But shoulda, coulda, woulda. Here we go. We're going to keep the momentum going with that iron. So I was kind of happy with that contact. Let's just aim it out this direction. Take that 6-iron we just hit and replicate that shot we just hit. 6-iron squared up. Nice. Good shot right there. So we should clear all that mess. Just barely. Okay, the ball is certainly not flying as far. Even though I'm making really good contact, it's okay. Happy with the contact. 96 yards left. We're going to play the pitching wedge out of here. It's on a slope. So let's go ahead and kick it over. I wanted to do this the last time. Let's kick it over 2. That's all we're going to do. Square it up right here. Play a simple pitching wedge out of here. See if we can land it on the green. Should have got that up in the air. Wow, did not have enough club. So, might have should have went with a 9 on that one. Again, not upset at it. Did a pretty decent job. Now let's get this little 19-yard chip in there and call it a little more emphasis on it, put a little more oomph so we can get it to the actual surface, so we get to the circle. Felt like a little bit better. I think I still need a little more. Did we get a roll out? We're good. We are sitting at, that's a par, so happy with that shot. Awesome. So we're just +1 for this one. Might have to go back and edit this video because I had a whole warm-up session. It's kind of in front of this, so we'll see what happens with that here in a few minutes. Going to just maintain the same philosophy here. Going to aim this direction, see if we can get it out 160, 170 with the 6-iron. Then play it a couple more times until we get to the green. Okay, 6-iron, square it up, let it rip. A little bit fat, but when I say fat, what I've noticed after the my warm-up session, I'm actually hitting it on the heel. I'm not actually catching it in the center of the club. So that's that noise that I'm hearing. It's not necessarily me hitting the mat. It's actually me hitting it on the heel of the club. It's okay. We're going to fix it though. That's what this round is for. I'm going to leave it right there, and I'm going to just take it over all this garbage and get it back to the fairway. Squared up. The ball is right in the center of my body. Good contact. A little heely again, but we should get a good kick off of this heel. And we are in the fairway. So what do we have left? 156. Might still be this club just because of how we've been hitting it. So not going to change anything. This might be a 3-6-iron shot right here. Okay, what do we got here? We want to get into the green. We are hitting uphill. Plays like 160, so yes, this is the right club. Let's go this direction a little bit. In case we get a little bit of a flare, it'll go to the center. Let's focus on that contact. That's the one. Yep, kind of came across it. That's why it's peeling off into this nice little void over there in the bunker. All right, time to play a bunker shot. 36 yards out of this bunker. Okay, we need to get it in the air pretty quickly so we can get it over that hump and let it run out. We don't want to leave this short, so we're going to put some muscle behind it. Shot it off to the right. So that is the thing with this club. It's been happening. So when I do that, I need to take it more out this direction. That's what I did notice. So we're going to do that again. Now from the rough, 31 yards, take it more back this direction. And we still came across it. But at least we're on the green. Yeah, that wasn't a very good one. We'll take a practice shot over here while that's loading up. See if we can get that sorted. Right there, so that would have worked. Alrighty, so that was a double bogey that it gave us. Let's go get some of this back. The chipping, we're going to have to put some time on the chipping now that we've somewhat figured out our iron situation. Alright, so here we go. 143 yards, down 10, that's 133. We're going to go ahead and play an 8-iron with that into this green. Square it up. Fix my little alignment stick. Alright, looks good right there. Okay, 8-iron, let's go. Great contact. Nice contact. Let's see if we got it on the green. I believe we did. Alrighty, we are on the green. That's a par. Much needed par, by the way. Because we are sitting at +3 right now after just 4 holes. So that's not where we want to be. That's just where we are. All right, par 5. What do we have here? Looks like there's some water. Looks like there's a little bit of something to contend with over here. So let's take the 3-wood, take it out this direction, see if we can sneak it back over to the center. 3-wood. Out of that. Shot did not read. Good. Thank you. It's the first 3-wood I've taken in a little bit, so regroup, play that same shot, just a little better. That's a lot better. There is a small cut coming back, but we are safe. We are on the side of the fairway that we want to be on, which is this left-hand side. All right, so let's go ahead and take another ball. Same club. Let's give it a ride. See if we can repeat that shot. We do want to go ahead and carry it further than this. So let's go ahead and aim over here at these bunkers. Yep, that'll be good. 2 12s, that's what it looks like. Same shot. Okay. I think I pulled that across my body. We're going to be in that thick stuff over there. 40 yards. That's as far as that went. So we got 130 left out of this muck. That's going to play. I'm going to play a 6-iron out of there just because of the lie and just because of the what I've seen the other clubs doing. Kind of somewhat short, even though we're making pretty good contact. So let's go 6-iron. Alright, not changing anything except for the club. Great contact. Did it read? I don't think it read that shot. Okay, let's see if we're going to have this issue now. If we do have this issue where it's not going to read the shot, we're going to have to close the app and open it back up. That is the behavior pattern. But we might have just been out of the red circle, so it might be a moot point. We'll see here. Try again, same shot. Great shot. Okay, we cleared it all, and we just are underneath the hole, so not bad. What is that, par 5? So that's 3. Oh, we're on our 3rd shot, so we have a chance actually to potentially get this into the gimme circle. Maybe walk away with the par. Happy with that contact. Did we get it there? We just overran it slightly. Oh, it came back. We got lucky with that one. I think you see how severely that is running towards us, so that actually saved us. Brought the ball back into the gimme circle, gave us a par. So we will take that. Yes, indeed. Alrighty, what do we have here? Looks like we might have 106-yard par 3. Not going to take any chances with this. Going to go ahead and take a, this is going to sound crazy, I'm going to take a 9-iron at it. It's a lot of club, but my clubs have not been going the right distances. So let's take this 9, and let's just get out of here, hopefully. I think we got it. Let's see. High trajectory, coming back down. Look at that little kickback. Nice. If that comes all the way back to the circle, we done good. Awesome. That's a great shot. So I'm glad we selected the 9 on that. If you see, that 9-iron only went 111 yards in the air. That's what I've kind of been seeing with these clubs here this evening. don't know if it has an impact because it is cold in here. And I know sometimes the ball flight's affected by cold weather. So we're sitting at +3 after 7. One thing we need to do now is maintain what we're doing. So we want to go out this direction. I am okay playing it out there and then coming back. So let's take the 3 wood, see if we can make really good contact with it. Get it out there as far as we can. Maybe get a little cut to bring it back to the center. Happy with that. There's the little cut we got, right around the corner. Perfect. Going to get right in the center of the fairway, coming right back at the pin. This pin is no joke. It looks like it's pretty pinched at the center, but you can hit it pretty much to the back. So I think on this one we'll go ahead and take the 9 at this as well. So we hit a 9-iron into the green, and really try to just keep it somewhere in that open area right behind the pin. So let's go 9-iron. Really happy with the contact. Really happy with the shot shape. Awesome. Right there in front. Glad we took the 9-iron. We're able to get it up there. Okay. What do we got here? Looks like we have 189 yards. I'm guessing we should probably go ahead and play the 5-iron. You know what? Let's play the 3 wood. Let's play the 3 wood this direction, because this is kind of what we've been doing. Driving it out there about 170, 180 yards, let it cut back. So we're playing the 3 wood, just like we did earlier. See if we can make good contact. Happy with that. Nice little shot shape to it. And there we go, 170 plus yards. That'll work for me. That's going to leave us 148 into the pin. Again, just haven't been really happy with the distances, so 148. I'm saying it should probably be a 7, but I just feel like I'm going to go ahead and just take something a little bit lengthier. I'm going to take a 6-iron at it. Because again, if I run it into the green, that's fine. It'll just 2-putt us out for par, hopefully. It's downhill, but let's just play this shot right here, okay? We're going to play a 6-iron into this green. See if we can get it there. It's fat, so that's going to kill it, but might be the right club anyway. Kick off of that slope, get us back into the fairway, and now we are chipping. Let's see how this is going to go. With a 58 degree, 30 yards, we got to get it up and over. That's the goal. Up and over. All right, let's go. 30 yards. We got to get it there, okay? Happy with that contact. Oh, I just stopped. It was a good chip though. But it just stopped. Maybe one more little bounce and we would have been good. Happy with that when we played that. Let's see where we are. Might be at +4 now. +3, okay, we're doing good. Maintain the same exact shot. This looks almost identical to the one we just played, so I'm going to take the 3 wood this direction. Hope we get good contact with it and get it down there into that open area. Great contact, actually. Nice little cut right around that corner to shape it. So that's a good little run right there. 204, I can live with that. 100 yards in, that should be our approach wedge. But again, we've been erroring on the side of caution. So let's play pitching wedge. into this green rather than an approach wedge. Line it up square, reach, take that shot and get in the air. Get it on the green. Okay, we pulled it across our body slightly, but I'm really happy with the distance. If you see that, that only went 97 in the air, and this is a pitching wedge. So, I mean that kind of shows me that this cold weather might actually be having an impact on this speed of these balls. 11 yards is what we're looking for. Little baby chip. It's going to run. Happy with that. See if we got it there. I think so. Sit down. All right, we're good. We are at a give me circle. Trying something a little different with these backlights on. Hope it doesn't drown out some of the a lot of the camera. Okay. 10th hole here at Ballyowen Golf Club. Let's go ahead and take the 3-wood. Take it this direction. Guess you guys know the play here, right? Trying to just kind of repeat what's working. A very important part of this working, though, is that we're making the same contact. Because if we don't, when we start to pull things, that's when it gets a little wonky. So let's go 3-wood. Give me some good contact. That works for me. There is my cut. And there is the fairway. Awesome. 190 yards. Leaves us 195. So, we're going to take the 3-wood again, because we just hit that one 170-ish. Again, we want to get as close as we can. This is downhill, so it's going to run. That's good. That's good for us. Let's just see if we can get it there. I'm going to play it just slightly over here this direction. Ooh, that's a little too much. It's downhill too, so let's just play it right there, see what we can do. If it comes back, great. If not, we should be all right. All right, 3-wood. Happy with contact. Nice little baby cut coming right back at the pin. Oh, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. Look at that. It's going to run a little bit, but that's okay. That is great. That's a great approach in there. Let's go ahead and finish this off with a little chip. 11 yards. It's a par 5, so if we actually get it in that circle, that's going to give us a bird. And we're going to get a stroke back, so that would be perfect. All right, let's go. Nice little chip right there. 11 yards, that's what we're looking for. I think that's an 11-yard chip right there. And that is. It's actually a 7-yard chip. Awesome. It's going to be a bird for us, guys. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I am glad I put that time in, though, earlier, because my shot was all over the place there for a little while. Just boiled down to just practicing. Gotta get the repetitions in. I got these alignment sticks out to help with my just my positioning of my body. Ended up having to just square my body a little more. I had been playing open because my shot was lagging. Now I'm playing more square, and it seems to be the right call. So pitching wedge, we want to just get it deep into the green and give ourselves a par. Happy with the contact. I didn't pull it across my body, but should be okay. It's coming back. It's going to be short just by a little bit. That was really great contact too. So let's go with a 58 degree. This is the same little 11-yard chip that we had just a second ago. It's a little more challenging though, because it's going to run as soon as it lands on the green. So we're going to try to just chip it a little bit to the left, then let it run towards the hole. Let's see if that does it. Nice little play. Look at that. That is playing the role right there, guys. Very delicate. Let's see how far that flew. 3 yards is what it flew, and then it rolled 9. So that's a good little recovery right there. I believe, so we parted out, +2. Okay, looking good, guys. See if we can keep it going. Alright, excuse me. So, our 3 wood has not been going 200 plus. I feel okay taking the 3 wood right here, because if it does feed over slightly to the right, and we're simply just going to be in the fairway. So, I'm okay taking a 3 wood here. Let's just get contact. Okay, that's going to have a little bit of cut to it. Stay out of that bunker just barely. Okay, so now we have 92 yards in. That's going to be a pitching wedge out of this lie. We're in the rough, so that's going to take some of it off. This has been going roughly, no pun intended, about 100 yards. We just want to get it into that green. So let's go with the pitching wedge. There's the contact. Might have pulled it, so let's see if we're going to be, yeah, we're going to be short. Okay, 80 yards is what it actually carried. So remember, in the future, we're going to have to remember, it might be a 9 when we need to go that distance out of that type of lie. This is going to be really tricky, guys, so we need to get up and down pretty quickly, because where we want to land is literally just on the other side of this little field. I'm going to try to just chip it more to the left-hand side here. Just turning my body slightly. Happy with that. Let's see if we got it. Not too bad under the circumstances. We're still going to have a little chip back, though, unfortunately. That was a really tough lie, though. We left ourselves in a bad position, so maybe another little delicate chip here. It's very fast, so literally we just need to pop it on, it's going to roll to the center. You guys see that, how fast it's running? Watch this, just a little bit of delicate chip. See what that does. Nice. I mean, that's all we can do. Look at it, it's still going. So that's probably a 1 yard chip. 1 yard chip that rolled 6. So that was delicate. Might have lost a stroke there, but you know what? It's okay. Happy with the way we played it, how we finished it. That little 58 degrees coming back, so we're at +3 again, but it's manageable. We're in the 13th hole. Let's go ahead and play it out this direction. We're going to play the 3 wood. Try to get it there, give ourselves a pitching wedge in, and go from there. So 3 wood off the deck. Very good contact. Nice little cut. Happy with that. 187 yards. 114. This is going to be 9-iron territory. In fact, this might be 8-iron territory, just given the way we've been playing these clubs. So we're going to play the 8-iron. It might be a little much, but that's where we are right now with these clubs. So let's open up an 8. Let's get it on there. I am okay if this tails back in. Just gotta get the distance. A little fat. That might actually help us though. With the distance control. Look at this. Get up there. Yes, sir. Get in there. Oh my, there we go. There's a bird for you guys. Back to -2. Glad we went with the 8. Glad we chunked it a little bit. There we are. Very good, very good. Happy with that result right there. Alright, back to +2. We're on hole number 14. Alright, you guys know what we're going to do, right? 3 wood. We're going to aim at this corner here. It's below our feet. We're not going to worry too much about that though. We just want to play it somewhere in the center, preferably. Make good contact like we just made a few seconds ago with the previous drive. 3 wood. Kind of topped it. See if we get a cut off of it. We did. And it's downhill, so we'll be alright. 162. That's going to leave a pretty good flight back in, so we're going to stick with this 3-wood. I think it's still going to be downhill for us, so this will be the right play here. Aim it slightly over here this direction. See if we can get it to run up that little open area right in front of the green. 3-wood. Let's make contact this time. Put it on the red dot so we get a good read. Better. Should come back slightly. Yep, we'll give it the open area. And there's the kick. So now we just need to carry it about 40 yards up into the green. Alright. So for this shot, I think we're going to go ahead and just take a, what are we going to take with this one? Let's go ahead and take a 58 degree. And let's just play it like a normal iron. So take it back, take it up. This should go about 50 yards if we hit it full. Let's just do that. Let's get it up there. Happy with the contact. Did we get it? Yes, we did. And maybe just on the edge. Don't know if it gave us a bird, but man, we're right there knocking on the door. That was a good choice. Okay, 4.6. Didn't. I don't think it gave us a. Well, we'll see here in just a second if it gave us a par or not. What is our score? +3? Yeah, we're good. 99 yards. Pitching wedge to be safe, I'm going to say. Just because that's what it's been going. About 99 yards. 100. Alright, let's be careful with this and make sure we get it in the air. Keep our score where we want it. A little fat, but it is going to go off to the, right into the sand. We're going to be chipping out of that bunker. It was a good shot though. Just caught it fat. If it would have been more in line, we probably would have been on the green. So we got to chip out of this bunker. 14 yards, little delicate shot, probably going to drop into a little bowl. So we got to get it out of this little thing right here. That felt good. I don't know how far it's going to run. And it's downhill, so probably gonna, yep, there we go. Probably gonna get a bogey out of that just because of the, well, no, that should be, yeah, that's gonna be a bogey. Unless the algorithm says I was close enough. 16th hole. What do we have here? We're set at +4. Yep, so it did give us a bogey. Still happy with the score if we can make a strong finish here. Let's go this direction. Hit the 3-wood. Hopefully catch it pure. Get down there. 3-wood off of the tee box. Very good contact with the 3-wood. Nice little cut. Into the open area. Now we're looking straight down the pipe towards the flag. 153 yards. We're going to play the 6-iron to be safe. See if we can fly this into the green. That's the goal. Alright, 6-iron. Happy with contact. It should tail back. Oh, I guess I came across it. Okay, we're going to be chipping out of that rough area. Back over into the green. 21 yards. That should be doable with the 58 degree. We are in the rough though, so we're going to have to take that into account. Alright, let's go. 21 yards. Let's get it up in the air. Hopefully just drop it right there at the fringe and call it a day. Happy with that. There's the fringe. There's the run out. Didn't run out enough. Okay. Now we're going to have to chip out and we're going to get another bogey. So let's see what we have here. 6 yards. This is going to be a tough one. It's running downhill, so we're not going to mess around with it. We just want to land it in there, get our bogey, and move on. So a little bit of delicate chip. That's good enough right there. Good read. Oh, come on. That was a great chip. Did not read. That was a really good chip too. Same thing. Same exact chip. Does it happen with butter? Oh, let's try it again. Might be too delicate for this place. Alright, same thing. It's not reading. I'm going to have to move this ball around just a little bit. Or I might have to close out and open. Hopefully not. Yeah, it's not reading. So we're going to do that little trick that we did just a second ago. One time we had to do this, so we're going to actually go over here. We're going to, right here. We're going to hit this button. We're going to exit the round. We're going to save and exit. We're going to go back to course play. And we're going to say continue last round. For some reason, this happens. I've seen this happen more than one time. I don't know if the software and the monitor get out of sync. I'm not sure what the issue is. The good news is it takes us right back to where we were. So we don't have to play that whole over from the beginning. And that should put us in the same position we were just in. So little baby chips, what we're looking for. Let's see if we can capitalize. There's the read. There's the chip. And we're good. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program. That's the 16th. That is +4. Now it's going to be +5 going into the 17th hole. All right, let's go, guys. Let's get this down there. Okay, we want to go this direction if possible. 210. I mean, honestly, let's just aim right here. If we bring it over, that's fine. If not, I'm sorry, if we hit it straight, that's fine, as long as we can stay out of that bunker. And if we put our little infamous fade on it, then we're going to be just in the right position to approach this. Par 5, let's get it down there. I'm a little fat, so it's not going to go very far, but hopefully it should be okay. We're going to be able to fix stuff. All right, we're going to have to really work for this one, but if we can make a good shot here, I think we'll be okay. Might stick with the 3-wood just because of where we are. I don't see any downside as long as we make the contact. Let's just aim out this way slightly and see if we can get it out of this rough. 3-wood. Great contact. Let's see how far it goes. Rough. Too rough. Would have been good to be in the fairway, so we at least have an iron that we can calculate. But given the complexity of this, we're going to bypass the pitching wedge and we're going to go with the 9. We were in a similar situation earlier. Thought that the pitching wedge would be enough to get it out of there. It was not. So assuming we make good contact with this, this should be the call. I'm not even actually scared to go this direction for the sake of trying to get our score, trying to get us to get on the green in 4. This is our 3rd shot, so that means it's going to land 4, and they're going to putt twice. So if we don't land, you know what, we got to go for this pin. We just have to. There's no downside if we land short. We're still going to have to chip up. All right, let's go. We're going to go with the 9-iron. Take a good swing at it. Try to get it up there. Happy with the contact. Let's see what it leaves us. Okay, it did do a cut. We are in the... Okay, so that's going to be 1, 2. It's going to parse. That's a good thing. I didn't realize we were on our 3rd shot, so I over-calculated it, I believe. And that's going to leave us par going into the 18th. So guys, this might be it. We might be able to actually finish this round. We still got to finish this hole, but we might be able to finish this round how we set out to finish, which was at least +10 or under. Okay, we're going to take it right there. with the 3-wood, and then just hopefully a nice little approach into it. So 3-wood, let's make contact and get it there. Okay, it's going to go out to the right. I felt it. They actually went straight, so I must have actually straightened my club when I hit the fat. Not bad. 187. That leaves us 133 in. You guys know we're probably going to play a little more club because we got a lot back there behind it, so we can carry this if we need to. It's uphill also, so that's traditionally an 8. But we're going to play a 7. So this plays like 140, but we're going to play this more like it's 145, 150. 7-iron to finish us off, hopefully. It was a little fat, but that might actually help us. Are we going to get the run up, or are we going to have to chip? Looks like we're going to have to chip. 17 yards to finish this off. All we need to do is land on the green, and we will meet our objective. That's all we're trying to do here. Land on the green so we can meet our objective. 17 yards is what we have, so let's just finish this off. Felt good. There we go, guys. That's it. So, that is Ballyowen Golf Club in Hamburg, New Jersey. It was a really fun course. I ended up shooting a 76. So that is, it's par 72, that's 4. It gave us a 77, so that's 5 over, which is what I set out to do. Basically, plus 10 or under, and that's exactly what we did today. So thank you guys, as always, for watching. Hope you enjoyed this course. Started off pretty good. I think I played the round pretty good. A couple of places I had to navigate to get out of, but overall I was very happy with the way I played today. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Ready? Bye.